Elegance headquarters. We had our family reunion where educators from all over the world get to catch up with each other again, share ideas, share techniques. One of the awesome techniques that we learnt was called a crinkle nail, and this was demoed by Ruth from Monet in Belgium. She was inspired for this design by a Ferrero Rocher wrapper. So it looks really metallic-y and gold and crinkly, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's very simple to do. You'll need a base colour. Buttercreams work really well because we can keep them really, really thin. So I've used black tie. I'm going to put one of the premium pretties with it called Mediterranean. Now the colour combinations are absolutely endless, so I'm really looking forward to seeing some different ideas and designs that you guys create. So I was thinking that we could start a hashtag crinkle nails. So if you do any of these nails, if you just use that tag, we can all see each other's work and colour ideas and things like that and get some awesome ideas. The other product that we need is a thin viscosity gel. So I'm using One Step, a core gel application brush. I'm using the number 4 oval and a gel polish application brush. The most important thing is our plastic that we use to crinkle the nail. I found Glad Wrap is a little bit thin and sticky, and it's quite hard to remove from the nail once it's cured. This is just from a bin liner. It's just a bin bag. I've just cut a little square. It's still quite thin. You could probably try using a grocery shopping bag as well. That's getting a little bit thicker, so I'd be interested to see, I'd be interested to see what the results would be like using that. Okay, so here's a nail I have prepared earlier. This is just the base of a nail, so we just need a really, really thin base, a covering over the natural nail and the extension, the length that you want the nail. And we're going to apply our base colour, our black buttercream, to the entire nail. Now another awesome technique that I learnt off Ruth while I was there is just a different way of polishing nails. I've been polishing nails for 20 years the exact same way, and to see a different way never even crossed my mind. So what Ruth does is applies the product to the lower half of the nail, making sure to wrap around the free edge. Okay, and then you can dip back into your product if you need to, but you only need a super small amount to get really close into the cuticles. This way your brush isn't loaded with a heap of product. You're not picking up the majority of the product and dumping it right at the cuticle area. And then as you can see, once I hit the existing product, my brush just seamlessly blends into the product. I'm not running out of product by the time I get to the end of the nail. So I'm really excited with just a simple, different way to paint a nail. Okay. Now once that's painted, it's not very even, is it? That's my base nail underneath. I was in a rush, so I just grabbed a dummy hand from a workshop last week to use. Okay, once that's done, we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. All right, after 30 seconds, we're going to use our One Step or our cool gel and apply a thin layer from cuticle to free edge. This isn't any structure, this isn't any thickness. We want to apply it quite thinly because we don't want any excess product seeping into the cuticle or the side walls. Okay. Now once that's applied, this is the fun part. We drop our bag gently, I'll put the air conditioner going, gently onto the nail. We use our tweezers just to create the little ridges and bumps without putting too much pressure on the nail because we don't want the gel to seep up into this cuticle area too much. So being really gentle, making sure we tuck the sides in. And you can make these ridges as high as you want or as low as you want, as subtle as you like. Each nail will be different. That's the fun thing about this design. Every single nail is going to look a little bit different. Okay, once we've done that, we cure just for 10 seconds. Okay, that's been in the light for 10 seconds. Now because we haven't over cured it, this bag should come off really easily. You can see that? And it just leaves these amazing crinkles, ridges. Now if you have any large excess pieces, you can just trim them off with a cuticle nipper. Just any bits that are waving around. It doesn't matter so much about the free edge. Okay. Once we've done that, we get our pigment. And we're just going to apply that with a stick. A pretty stick. To the tacky layer of the gel. Now you could apply this as thickly as you want, or if you apply it a little bit thinner and you miss areas, can you see the definition in those ridges where the black's still poking through? I think that's a really cool effect. So cut that little wavy bit off there. Okay, and once that's on, we're going to cure for 30 seconds. When that comes out of the light, I'm going to brush off the excess pigment with my Fluff Daddy, one of my Selena Ryden brushes. These are great for applying pigment, for cleaning up around the nails before photos. You can just get all of the dust and things off. They're fabulous. So getting as much of that off as we can, remembering this is a plastic hand and some things just stick. Okay, now back to our one step. We're going to build the structure of the nail now using a slip and dollop technique. So this is our slip layer. It goes all over the nail from cuticle to free edge, basically defining the boundaries and where the gel is allowed to run to, and it will not run past there. Now we're picking up a larger blob, placing it around our stress area and gently walking it down the nail. Just checking our structure as we go, and once we're happy with that, cure for 30 seconds. Okay, once that's been cured, we can cleanse the tacky layer and shape with our file.